Portal is a video game that's about holes. It's also about cubes and buttons. But really, it's just a tutorial. But you already know that. You already know everything about Portal, don't you? Everybody does. Your grandma knows about Portal. But since you're here and I need views, I'm going to give you the greatest walkthrough of all time for Portal. You start off in a room. Why? Science. That's why. It's a science room. And after 1 minute in the science room, you have to leave, or otherwise you would start knowing too much science. So you have to just go and do the tests now. Test 0. Put the cube on the button. I bet you're glad you're here watching this tutorial now, huh? You couldn't have figured this out. Test 1. You do the same thing. Put the cube on the button. This time, there's portals. Keep note of the portals. They'll be important later. Test 2. Shoot one portal. Preferably the blue one. This test is incredibly easy, and I doubt you're stuck on it. My mother could beat this puzzle. Test 3. Shoot 2 portals. Now we're really getting up into the thinking zone, huh? You only having to use all of your brain power to solve this test. Test 4. Since the last test was so hard, they've decided to tone it back a bit. Now, you only need to shoot 1 portal, and put a cube on a button. Hard stuff, really. Harvard has been working on solving the forest puzzle from Portal for 20 years. Except they haven't, because it's easy. Test 5. Wow, now there's 2 buttons to press. This game is really ramping up in difficulty now, ladies and gentlemen. You still don't need a tutorial. Why are you here? You're free to leave. Nobody's keeping you. Test 6. Shoot 1 portal. Test 7. Shoot a portal to put the Half-Life 2 energy ball into the energy ball receptacle. Shoot another portal to get onto the platform. Did you need me to tell you this? Test 8. You know what? This is it. This is the first test where you can feel justified using a walkthrough because you're stuck. Just for that, I'm not telling you how to beat this one. Figure it out. Test 9. This test is impossible. Test 10. Now we're talking. Use the portal to fling yourself. This one is easy, but it's also fun. Bonus points to test number 10. Test 11. Here, you get the orange portal gun. I'll bet you feel really good about yourself, don't you? You've done it. Good job. Now the fun part of the game can begin. After you've completed 11 of the 19 tests in this game. Test 12. Do you feel it? Reality. Slipping away. Like nothing you're doing matters. That's because it doesn't. You're playing a video game. It isn't real. None of it is. None of it means anything. Fling yourself 3 times to get to the cube and place it on the button. The time to use both portals can be a little tricky, but don't give up. This will allow you to get to the elevator and go to the next level. Test 13. Grab the cube from the first button. The other one isn't too hard to get. Just activate the energy ball and you can grab it from the platform. This puzzle is actually very easy if you have a theoretical quantum CPU divergence degree like I do. Test 14. In this level there are 2 hallways. Hallways have always confused me and I don't really understand how they work. Are they a room? If not, when does a hallway become an open concept room? When a hallway turns, is it another hallway? Use the hallways and their contents to get to the exit of the level, allowing you to reach the next level of the game and placing you closer towards the ultimate goal of victory. And cake. Test 15. Start off by flinging yourself, and you should be able to figure it out from there. I believe in you. Test 16. If you're a lethal military android, you should be able to pass this test pretty easily. If not, I'd recommend giving up and crying. Test 17. Here, you get the companion cube. You know, the thing from the memes. You incinerate it, just like we did with the memes about it. Test 18. This one has that cool room where you fling yourself. Other than that, I forgot how to solve it. Test 19. Last test in the game, so no spoilers. Anyways, after you break out of the incineration chamber because GLaDOS tried to murder you, you find yourself in the bowels of the facility. And you also find a room with a missile robot. You never see it again, so it doesn't deserve explanation or a tutorial. You also get to go into the offices and watch cool slideshows, but we can't watch all slideshows all day because we have a homicide to commit. So, after a little while, you'll reach GLaDOS, the narrator of the entire game. Kill her, and you win. That's literally all of Portal.